Hi, I'm Serena Altschul with MTV News. Critics love him, and real people may soon concur. He's Tricky, a producer-performer from Bristol, England, whose albums offer an intense fusion of rock, jazz, and hip-hop, a sound he's also brought to remixes for such acts as Bush, Beck, and Bjork. Now, record executives are scrambling to slice off their own piece of this new sonic pie, while listeners worldwide wonder what to call it. Tricky himself isn't even sure, as he told us when his tour played in New York recently.
What kind of music he plays? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of chaos.
It was all about zoning, you know, making you think you was somewhere that you wasn't.
However you describe his work, it's fair to say that Tricky has definitely forged his own unique style of music.
It'd be my dream to be like, say, Prince. Prince has got his own form of music.
Without being able to play any instruments, Tricky creates his music by culling bits of sounds from other sources, mucking them around with various electronic devices and fusing it all together with the smooth vocal styling of singer Martina, which is then coupled with his own gritty rhymes.
This is all I've got.
He also has trouble dancing, apparently, so you'll find Tricky performs his live shows mostly in the dark.
I ain't got any good moves. You know, the most thing I could do is shake. So I'm not a performer. I just want to make you feel the music.
You wouldn't want to see him performing in, you know, brights of strobe lights and, you know, girls dancing around and things like that.
Hiding the face kind of shows how he's not trying to sell the album, but he's trying to send the message.
Speaking of not trying to sell the album, with his latest release, Tricky didn't try to recreate the success of his debut record, the lush and melodic Maxinquaye. Instead, he turned away from that style altogether and produced the more jaggedly deadpan pre-millennium Tension.
Maxinquaye was like, you put on the TV in England, and all the adverts sound like it, you know? So it's just me running away, just trying to run away, really. Because if they get you and keep you in one place, I feel like then it's over.
I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened and read it. It said they were suckers.
They wanted me for the army or whatever. Picture me giving a damn, I said never.
One thread that has remained constant through each of Tricky's albums is the covering of a classic rap track. This time out, he gives a nod to Eric B. and Rakim.
Rakim is the poet, and Slick Rick. They have been a real tremendous influence. I feel like everybody should know a Rakim song and should know some of his lyrics because they're unbelievable, you know?
Cause you're about to see a disaster. It's like a performance never again. Perform on my lyrics of fury.
It's like, I want to touch souls. And then if it gets played on the radio, I'm lucky. But if I can touch a soul, that's more important.
Tricky will play Boulder, Colorado on Tuesday and Phoenix, Arizona on Thursday, with rapper Jeru the Damaja opening. That is the news for now. We'll be back with more news later here on MTV.
MTV News. You hear it first.